my channel. My name's Melissa, and I am sitting down here today, and I am finally putting together this recap video of my first ever NPC Bikini Competition. So I competed this year on July 13th, 2024 as a amateur NPC bikini competitor. This was my first time ever competing. I was super nervous on show day. This was a long time coming. I have wanted to compete for several years. And I just wanted to put together a video of some mostly photos. The video I have was recorded by my husband, so I'll put some of that a little bit later in this video. One thing I learned about peak week and going into show day is that it's a lot of videos and pictures. Your coach requires a lot of data to implement changes, and it was basically a full-time job for a week to make sure I was doing everything properly, posing, eating, resting, and recovering. But it was a really fun week. As far as food goes, it was super repetitive, but it should be, because you want your food to be consistent, so your digestion and just your whole system is as regular as possible leading up to show day. My husband and I got to our hotel the night before the show because I had to be there for the athlete check-in. I got my first coat of the competition tan. There was a lot of traffic getting there, which was super stressful, but it all turned out okay. I checked in, got my swag, my competitor button, and then we just basically chilled for the night. I was doing my own hair, so I did that, and then we just relaxed and waited until the next morning. Once show day was actually here, it was even more photos, videos, and actually just a lot of waiting around. I had appointments for another tan and makeup later in the day, so I spent some time practicing and basically eating and checking in multiple times until I had to leave for the venue in the afternoon. And then once I was actually at the venue, I got my tan and then my makeup done. And then it was just a little bit more waiting before the show actually started. I would be remiss if I didn't give credit to my husband, who thankfully took some video from the audience of the 3 classes that I competed in. I'll put some clips in here. After the whirlwind that this day was, I couldn't be more thankful for the people that were there with me. To my family, and of course to my husband, who I've already mentioned. I am so grateful that they made the drive to come and see me on this day. I was so happy to meet them after everything was said and done. And then, of course, the post show meal that everybody always asks about. We did go to a Mongolian grill type place for dinner. And then all I ever wanted was Minchie's frozen yogurt with all the toppings. After our food, more than anything, I just wanted to go back to the hotel and shower. I was so smelly and just wanted to get some of this makeup and tan off of my body and go to sleep. Hello everyone. So you'll notice this is a different editing Melissa. It's a couple days after I had recorded the video of me you saw at the start of this video. So in closing of this first show day recap, I just wanted to kind of go over my thoughts and feelings about how this show went, as well as the placings, because you will have seen that I did place in a couple of the classes. So in my novice class, I did get second place, so it was out of 2. So I did get second place in that class, and then I did get third in the open class. So out of the 3, I was third place in that class. It was still very cool to have placed at all in any of the classes that I was in. Going into the show, it was not my goal to get any sort of placing. I did not have any expectation to come away with any hardware or a tiara. That was not what I wanted. My goal was to get stage experience. I wanted to just step on stage. Not everyone who sets out on a competition prep actually makes it to stage. Some people quit halfway through. Some people realize that it's just too much. Just takes too much time. It takes a lot of time and energy to meal prep, to go to the gym, to schedule your cardio, to do all of these things. It's a lot of time every single day, 365 days of the year. I've been basically doing this for over a year since I started with my current coach in August of 2023. We've only really called it competition prep since, I want to say, April of 2024 is when we started actual prep. But really, I have been dieting and losing weight since I started with this coach. We took a little bit of time off around the holidays in 2023. So between probably October to maybe October 2023 to February of 2024, I was kind of at a maintenance stage. But nevertheless, I've basically been dieting for nearly 14 months at this point. And even before starting with Evan, I have been losing weight for several years, gradually, very, very gradually. And I will probably do some sort of weight loss journey video at some point. That is something that I want to kind of capture and put on YouTube at some point. But anyway, getting back to my show day, those were my placings, and it's very cool. I'm happy that I do have those medals and those tiaras to remember this day by. As far as the judges' feedback, what I heard from these judges, one of them told me that he would like to see my hamstring development be improved to match my glute development. So he did think that my glutes, at least the way I interpreted his feedback, he said that my glutes overpowered my hamstring. So to me, and I did ask specifically if he thought it was a conditioning issue, but he thought I was plenty lean. I just needed more hamstring to match the development of my glutes. My coach and I did discuss this, and how we took it is if we do come in more conditioned, you'll be able to see more of my hamstring development, and therefore that would fulfill that what that feedback was. So that's what we're trying to do for this show that I'm going into.
the second judge that I spoke with, and she was the head judge, she told me I just need more confidence on stage, which I totally agree with. Watching the video footage that my husband took, you can tell the thing that bothers me the most is in all the video, my shoulders are a little rolled forward. I'm a little hunched over, which is just not great posture in all my future shows. I want to have that confidence. I want to own the stage. So that's my mindset going into all future competitions that I ever compete in, regardless of how I feel about my physique. When I step on stage, I want to have that level of confidence. I want to be confident in the package I'm bringing, and I want that to shine. I want to shine on stage. That's my goal. So going back to show day, and the night, I had some fun foods, and then the next morning I did cardio. We were still at the hotel, but I got up and I did cardio in the little hotel gym. I tried my best to get right back on track. We came back that Sunday just to decompress before work on Monday, and I tried my best to get back on my regular foods that I had been eating prior to the competition. And I'll admit that it took me a couple days to get back in the swing of things. I kind of got in that mindset of, it's post-show, I don't have to be as strict on my meal plan anymore. I kind of ate some things that were off plan for longer than I wanted to. And so I did gain some weight back after my show. I checked in like normal the next, I want to say I checked in Monday or Tuesday after. I think it was Tuesday. So I checked in like normal with my coach, and I was honest that I probably took 3 days of eating junk. So my check-in photos were not the best. My stomach and waist was definitely blown out quite a bit, but we took it as it is, and we just moved forward from there. And from probably 2 or 3 days after, then I started to get on plan, and we got back on track. So it was okay. I was definitely up a few more pounds than we probably wanted, and probably put on a little bit more fat than we wanted in those few days, but we got right back on track. And I knew I had 8 weeks before my next competition, which just today, it's peak week again. So I'm super excited to be 7 days out from the Sasquatch Pro-Am 2024 show. But to wrap up this whole first NPC Bikini show day recap video, I hope this was enjoyable to watch, and thank you if you stuck it out through the whole video. And thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this, and wherever you are, I hope you have a great rest of your day.